Hi guys, hello. I wanted to share with you today how I use my Happy Planner desk slash wall calendar. I picked this bad boy up at, well, my husband did, at Staples, and I didn't even know about it until my girl April, who is Mom Run Craft on Instagram. I will put her info down below. That way you can follow her on Instagram if you have Instagram. But if you need planner inspiration, you definitely have to follow her and check her out. She's amazing. I just love her. But she showed this and I was like, oh my gosh, I've never seen these. Where'd you get it? And she was like, well, I got it at Staples. And so I looked it up online. So for those of you that don't have a Staples near you, you can actually order it online. This was $16.99, I believe. So yeah, go check out your local Staples. You can also check what's available in your area, and you can order it online and pick it up in stores as well. So this is available at Staples only. So this is the big desk wall calendar. So I'm just going to go over what's on the calendar. So it has on the side right here, a check it off area. So like if you have like a trip coming up or something like that, or things that you have to do specifically in that month, you can put it right here. The take note area, so just anything like notes pretty much, if something happened during that month or something you want to remember, you can put it right here. This is lined and this is dot grid right here. I love the feel of the watercolor up top. It's just super duper cute to me. So then you have, okay, there we go. So then you have the 2 calendar month of the previous month from the current, and then the next month from the current. So there's December and February, so you can look back or look ahead of whatever's coming. And then you have big, like a good size for the days. And then on the bottom, hang on the bottom right, there's a quote. So keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. February has, a year from now, you may wish you had started today. So true. So only if there's a spot, I guess that's when you have a quote. So let me see. What is this one? April has, anything's possible if you've got enough nerve. Oh my gosh, so true. Nothing in May. How about June? Hang on. Nothing in June. Let's try July. July has be present in all things and thankful for all things. August. September, change your thoughts and you'll change the world. October, keep some room in your heart for the imaginable. November, and then December, no one is you and that is your power. Oh, I love that. So that is December. So every month does have like the main holidays. So there's that. And then let me put this back right here. It does come with a sheet of stickers. So if you don't own any sticker books, and you still want like a pretty desk calendar, this is it, because you just have one sheet and you can make it decorative. I just love the font in the stickers, in these stickers. Also, me and my big ideas, the Happy Planner have their own sticker books, so you can actually purchase them. I believe they're on sale right now for, I think, $10 or something like that. So check out your local Michaels and Joann's and Hobby Lobby. I know they have them there. So, but if this is all you need, then you got everything you need. It came with the calendar, so love that. And then the other thing, so it was all wrapped up, and it had like the back showed like a preview of what the months would look like. So what I actually did with mine is I cut them all up because I'm going to use it in another planner. But I got all the months except for December because December was covered. But let me just bring this. There you go. So this is what they look like. They're pretty decent size. So if you need like a little preview of what the other months look like, this is what they look like. I kind of wanted to go over what the whole calendar looked like, because then I'll go over how I will be using it in case you need some ideas or something like that. The whole calendar is pretty much the same. I thought at first that the little watercolor up top and bottom would be different colors every month, but it's all the same. So there's that. So let me put this back, and let me tell you, I actually have two desk calendars, and the reason that is because one I am going to be using for meal planning, and because my husband and I, we want to be better at eating better and less eating out, and we really want to get healthier, and in order to do that, we need to plan our meals and everything. So the other one, which will be here in my office, is actually this year I am working through things in quarters. So in the span of 90 days, I'm going to focus on goals, and that's what I'm planning on doing. So every month now I'm going to have these little sticky notes. I haven't decided if I'm going to use these or these. This I got from Amazon, and then this I got from Target. But I love it because I didn't realize it's pretty much the same colors, except there's no yellow in this pack, and I get 2 orange, which it's totally fine. I can make it work. So let's talk meal planning first. I got this this idea from another YouTuber. Oh my goodness. Personalize My Planner, I think. I'm going to have her link down below, because I want to give credit where credit is due. But she does it in a way where she does meal plans in her Happy Planner, not in a desktop calendar, but just in her actual planner. And so for the one that's going to be in my kitchen, I'm going to have pink for all the beef recipes, meals, orange for all the chicken, green for veggies, yellow will be leftovers, and blue will be like seafood. And every month I can reuse these. And not only these are going to be in my planner, but they're also going to be on this big desk calendar. So that way, on my smaller planner, I can go to the grocery store and I know exactly what we're going to be cooking. This is more like, obviously this is going to stay home. So actually this is for the planner, and this is going to be for the big calendar, because it actually fits perfectly, like, and with still room with whatever's happening in our household. So anyway, these two are going to pretty much be the same thing, just one is for a smaller scale. So let's say on Tuesday we're going to have seafood paella. I'm going to write it down on a blue post-it and put seafood paella for dinner, and so forth. That way, I used to plan weekly, and that just didn't work. We would scramble, and like every week it would just be like a chore to try to think about what we're going to eat, and then it became a daily thing. So I feel like if I have it in a whole month, I kind of have a whole picture of like, you know what, this is what we're going to have. We haven't had this in a while, or we're like, okay, so with us, it's just my husband and I, we get kind of bored with our choices sometimes. So this way, we can see it. And because they will be on Post-it notes, if we don't feel like having seafood paella on Tuesday, we can move the Post-it to Friday. So that's, we're just going to move them. So that's why I want to use the Post-its. Also, because this is also going to be like our kitchen / home calendar, I'm going to write down like bills that we have coming up, like up top, so that way we have that. And both my husband can look at it, and it's in the kitchen. We're on the same page. So like I can take, my husband can take a picture of it and every month and be like, oh, okay, we're having, because there's always that question, hey, what's for dinner tonight? And I'm like, oh. So this way he can take a picture and he can look at the calendar and see what we have planned for dinner that day. And I started Weight Watchers, and I need to eat healthier. And I believe like seeing everything planned out is going to help us so much. So that's the first way that we're going to use it, is for the kitchen, or in the kitchen, for meal planning. Now, the second thing, I have two. So the second one is going to be here in my office, and it's actually going to be for goal planning. And like I said, I'm actually not going to keep it on the desk. I am going to rip off 3 months at a time and put them up on my wall. That way it is a visual of 3 months, and I have it there at all times. When I have this in the kitchen, this is just going to be 1 month at a time. But here in the office, it's going to be 3 months at a time. I'm really thinking that working in quarters for my own personal goals is going to be a game changer, at least for me. So I'm going to rip these off, put them on my wall 3 months. Actually, because I don't like how aesthetically it's going to look to have 3 months, I'm actually going to do 4 months. So it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can see like the full quarter and then the first month of the next quarter, if that makes sense. So on here, I do my work. I am an independent consultant with Paparazzi, and I have decided to do my live sales on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I am going to use these smaller ones because, or actually, it all depends how I feel. But all the blues are going to be Facebook Lives. So I'm going to have Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm going to go live. So these 2 days will be taken all month long. And then I have blog posts that I want to schedule. So on Monday, I typically would want to have YouTube videos Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And what I plan on writing is like on the bigger post-it, like what video will go up and what blog post will go up. So if the post-it doesn't work, I'm probably just going to use different color pens. So blue for YouTube, Facebook Live, blue for Facebook Lives, pink or red for YouTube, purple for Instagram, because I want to try to maybe go live on Instagram every Wednesday. So that way I can see like, okay, this is going to be pretty much my editorial calendar / face, like this is going to be like my goals, my schedule and everything on here for me to see it on the wall visually. I'm very visual. Yes, I can do this in my planner, but I feel like when I see it on my wall, like my schedule is set and I cannot change it. So Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be taken. Wednesdays, except the 30th, because I'll be traveling these, oh, you can't see it. These 3 days, I'm leaving on that day, and I believe I'm coming back on this day. So, I'll probably the last week of January is going to be like a little hard for me. But I'll probably have to change my life to like either Monday and Thursday, depending, or Wednesday and Thursday. It just all depends. But at least if I write them down on a post-it, I can move them. So anything that I think is going to change, I'm going to write on a post-it. Anything that needs to be just done will be written in. I think I just made my decision on that. So, but that's going to be like all my goals. And then on the left side right here, I'm actually going to write down blog posts that I have, that I need to write, or even blog posts that I have on standby in days that I didn't have time. Like, I want to write extra blog posts. That way I always have something to put up on my blog. And I'll have it in here. So I'm probably going to separate this to like YouTube and blog, or maybe just do a blog section and a YouTube section, and in here it's just the things that I need to do that month. So that's what I'm gonna do. As far as like, I'm gonna go back to the meal planning one. I'm so sorry. For meal planning on this side, I'm just gonna put new recipes that we've tried that month, and the ones that we didn't like, cross off. So that way I can take some of these recipes and then put them into the next month, if that makes sense. So anyway, that is my plan for those two. I mean, there's many ways to use these. Like I said, I'm going to have one in the kitchen that's going to be up at all time, and that's going to be 1 month at a time. And then the one in my office, I'm actually going to rip it off and have 4 on my wall at all times, so I can have my editorial calendar for the next 3-4 months, and whatever didn't go up, I can always write them down on whatever given day. But anyway, I hope this helped you a little bit kind of brainstorm of what to do with your desk/wall calendar. My line of work is maybe different from yours, but if you're striving to be a YouTuber, or you are a YouTuber or a blogger, I think this could really help us kind of like put our ideas on paper, and seeing them all the time will actually be very beneficial, because you're like, okay, this is my schedule, I need to put this up. Because there's nothing more unproductive than seeing your calendar just being empty. So, because in my mind is, when your calendar is empty, nothing was done or nothing was productive. So it's the same thing with meal planning. The days that I'm not going to have like one of these post-its, that means that like, okay, what am I doing? Did we not eat? Did we just give up on cooking? Like, what's going on? Or did we just eat out? Like, it's nice to see like your patterns. And in order to be successful, I believe that you have to not only plan it, but you have to follow through. And once, at least for me, there's something psychological with writing it down and putting it down on paper that kind of is like, okay, I'm committed. This is what I'm doing. Otherwise, I'm just lying to myself, and it's not like nothing happened. So anyway, I hope this helped. If you have any other ideas on how to use a wall calendar, let me know down below. If you picked one up, how are you using yours? What will be on yours? I am very, very curious to know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell, and you'll be notified every time a new video goes up. And you can also connect with me on social media. All my info will be down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful, and I will talk to you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.